What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Reclaim Your Throne coming at you with another crazy video. But first, my goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe. And you already know, Reclaim Your Throne. So guys, today I am going to be speaking about 3 reasons why modern Generation Z black women continually and perpetually find themselves single. Now, I know this is a touchy topic. I know it's a touchy subject, but I'm going to go into more of a psychological viewpoint. You know, I see a lot of guys saying, oh, it's the weight, it's this, it's that. Okay, no, I'm going to get deeper and I'm going to use a few video examples to make my points. But before I get into it, I want to let the sisters know that I am actually trying to help you out. I am actually trying to give you some advice, some constructive criticism. Obviously, they're not going to take it that way because you can't speak about a certain demographic. But what I'm going to do is provide a little insight on what a lot of brothers are seeing. And it more has to do with the psychological. So that's why I'm going to be using a few of these video examples. So buckle up and, you know, don't get triggered. So I'm going to show you this video, and it is with a mother and her daughter. All right. And this goes to upbringing. What I see a lot is a lot of sisters, especially the single mothers, are listening to all types of music with their children. And they do that throughout their whole lives. So they have a mentality, they have a mindset of, you know, a lot of these women who are speaking in the music, like Cardi B and Asian Doll and City Girls and Meg Thee Stallion. Even though we know these women don't live the way that they speak in their music, what's happening is we are actually seeing what they're talking about in their music personified in today's sisters. So this video is of a woman and her mother twerking, and there's been a lot of videos online. A lot of sisters have a unhealthy dynamic when it comes to revealing themselves or doing lewd acts around their children.
That cheek thing there, but that's not fair, Mom. I'm the best bitch yellow.
As you can see, her mother has done the big chop, and it's not looking good. It's not looking good, man. Mama looks tired, but she's still finna throw that thing back. Watch.
Look at her, y'all. Hey, 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 hey. Ah!
So, twerking is not an activity that you should be doing in front of your daughter. But, as you can see, this sister thinks it's a-okay to do. And look, we have multiple examples of sisters showing you that they don't care if they're out twerking and doing whatnot, showing they behinds. You know, this is behavior for the club. This is not behavior to do in front of your children. And I know the woman is grown and she's older, but even still, when your kids come of age, they still should have a certain respect for you and you for them. Okay?
Mom, you cheating. That's what I promise you cheating.
You hear the music. They're saying the P word over and over again. Okay, I can't say it on YouTube, but you know what I'm talking about. They're going hard, and we see this a lot in the behavior of sisters. Some, not all, okay? But a lot of chicks will get in the comments and say, no, this is okay. Like, they will justify these activities and act like it doesn't exist, and then wonder why there are so many sisters who are getting taken advantage of, getting touched on, because there are a lot of things that goes on in the homes that these women condone. And I think what happens is they are sexualizing the children way too early. So I would pin this as one reason for the reason why sisters are perpetually single is, to me, this is immaturity. All right, this is immaturity and a lapse of just basic morale with your children.
Oh, you
So this example here, I'm going to show you. This is a woman in the club, and she is actually getting proposed to. A sister, right? Black woman. She looks okay in the light. You know, you can't really see, but she kind of has like the Barbie doll type, Bratz doll look that a lot of sisters are going for with the makeup. So she's a cute woman, and it looks like she's been with her boyfriend, and he's ready to pop the question. Now, the venue of, you know, asking a woman to marry you in the club, it's kind of tacky, but if she's a club chick, then it makes sense. But we're going to watch her deny this man. And this is the second reason why sisters are single, is they have a lack of commitment, okay? Or a fear of commitment, which I don't think it's a fear. I think they just don't want to be attached. They don't want to have to feel like they gotta depend on a man, so they stay single, and that's it. Like, they think that having a boyfriend is being dependent on a man, right? For their emotional and physical needs. That's why a lot of dudes are just being used for the D. You know what I mean? A lot of dudes is just clapping the cheeks, knowing they're not going to get commitment, and that's why they get mad about, oh, all the good men ran out. No, it's like you're dealing with guys who really don't want commitment, and you know that. And that's why you're dealing with them, because you don't want commitment. So I think the lack of commitment is keeping a lot of them single. Let's watch the video of her denying her man of some time. I think it was 2-3 years they've been together, and he proposed. So look, you can see this brother is over 6 feet. Obviously, she was physically attracted to him. I don't know how much money he has. I can't see the ring. But it looks like he's got things going for himself. He looks like a solid dude. He proposed. He didn't get on his knees, which me personally, I wouldn't do either. But wow, she started nodding her head immediately. This is the lack of commitment. A lot of these sisters have been proposed to, and they are denying proposals, or have been married and they're getting divorced. So you can see that pretty much they really don't want to be with nobody. And I'm not mad at that. What I have a problem with is when you complain about the guys who you have passed up. But it looks like they really don't want to be with nobody, because you don't get proposed to all the time, all right? Unless it's just like broke dudes saying they'll do anything for you and all that kind of stuff. You know, trolls in the comments, DMs, crazy stuff. But men use their proposals very wisely, all right? Especially nowadays. And the fact that she has denied one proposal in her lifetime, it doesn't guarantee that she's going to get another one. And she walks off. All right, so the third reason why sisters are perpetually single is they take pride in being independent. They take pride in being alone, which is fine. But at the end of the day, you can only take so much as a man when a woman is saying, oh, Like, it's like they always try and prove that they can take care of themselves. I pay my own bills. I take care of my own stuff. It's like, okay, you're an adult. Like, why is that something that you're bragging about? You should be able to do that on your own, right? But the reason why they do that is because there is an assumption, especially when it comes to men, there is an assumption that somebody is usually helping a woman out, because it's true. Look at the Cash Apps. Look at the PayPals. Look at the OnlyFans. Look at all of these women. They have these resources. They have these men at their disposal, especially nowadays when social media, their reach is further. So they have the ability to earn a lot more than men nowadays. Like, I see chicks, they getting a lot more money than the dudes that I know. Okay. And that's just to debunk the wage gaps joint. Like, these chicks is getting money out here, y'all. Don't let them fool you. All right. They just want everything else for free so that they can spend their own money on meaningless stuff, purses, jewelry, all that.
We're not bringing nothing to relationships for centuries, decades.
So literally, the brother asks, I honestly don't know what modern women bring to a relationship. They don't want to work, clean, cook, or raise children, yet complain about everything. Yeah, they don't want to do any of that. And that's just a game. That's just the game we're in now. Like, as a guy, you just have to, okay, if they don't want to do that, then that's not the woman for you. You need to find a woman who is going to do that if that's what you want out of a woman. Most guys only require the intercourse out of the woman, and that's why that's all she's pretty much bringing to the table.
We're not bringing nothing to relationships for centuries, decades. We've seen our grandmothers, our mothers, our great aunts give everything and get nothing. So for the first time in history, we're saying no.
So she's basically blaming it on her 4 sisters or 4 mothers and saying that, yo, these women, they gave their all. They didn't get anything from these brothers. And you know what? I'm not really against what she's saying. You know, she has a point. A lot of sisters were left out to dry by the men in the community, and that's why you see the black community the way that it is right now. But I think this pretty much shows that a lot of these sisters really don't have the ability, or they're not even concerned with dating out, right? Because he didn't bring anything up about race. So it sounds like she's addressing black men, but this comment had nothing to do with race. She just said women, all right? Because white women have gotten a lot out of the patriarchy. Asian women have gotten a lot out of the patriarchy. Middle Eastern women have gotten it. Indian women. So there are a lot of women who have benefited from the patriarchy. And that's why you see so many being able to do what they do today. It's because that men are in control. And gradually in history, different groups, different demographics have gained their rights. And this is not just a woman issue. There are multiple different groups and demographics that have gained rights over the years. It's not just women.
You don't get a free incubator. You don't get a free maid. You don't get a free chef. We're saying no, and y'all losing y'all fucking minds. No, ma'am. And then y'all calling me a feminist. If you know me, you know, like, I still want Susan B. Anthony head. So that's not even a thing. Y'all just need a label to put on somebody who's telling y'all no. We said step y'all pussy up and y'all made podcasts. That don't seem weird to you?
All right, guys. So y'all see what they're talking about. I already pretty much broke it down. These women have a mindset to where they don't even really like dudes like that. They don't like us, okay? And that's fine, all right? You just have to adapt and understand that there are different type of women out there, and you got to go for the women who are on your program, okay? But the 3 reasons, pretty much immaturity, lacks and avoids commitment, and they take pride in being alone and independent. So you already know what it is, man. It's your boy, Reclaim Your Throne. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Send your relationship question to the email down below with a screenshot of your Cash App, so I know you pay your tithes. You already know. Reclaim your throne. Reclaim Your Throne.